disappears right at the beginning of the podcast. Digging in the crates today for our special guest. I need some roller skates. Venice Beach, baby. As if you coaches didn't like me for my fashion sense already. Can you imagine if I came roller skating into a tournament? Just spinning?
Hey, you'd be 4 inches taller.
Even I might see 5 foot? Oh, yeah. That'd be great. I might get a nosebleed. Not used to it. All right, everybody. Here we are, episode 29. 28 more than we thought we'd ever get to. Tonight, I'm going to introduce everybody because we're talking state rankings. And we are already at the highest viewer point we've ever had. But first up, coach from Golden Valley, David Gamino.
How's it going, guys?
The man. Yeah, he travels everywhere. That man knows no line. He's like, tournament, let's go. Competition, let's go. Yeah, although I did get a text message from a certain coach who said, you guys backed out of a dual meet. We'll talk about that later. Oh. We got the man out there in where's Paloma Valley at?
I don't know. Where is it?
Somewhere by San Diego or something.
Somewhere by like Paris and Marietta, somewhere. Hemet, you know.
I'm sure you guys get that question a lot, dude. I just can't even imagine. You guys just put a shirt with it on the back of it. So, and then, of course, there's our man from deep in the OC. He's so deep in the OC, he's actually in the Inland Empire. There's Josh Rybeck, coach from Esperanza High School and the budding Esperanza girls team. How many girls you got now, Josh?
4.
Oh, whoa,
we're growing.
My Lord.
We are growing.
And growing, huh? And then we got the quietest, which makes him the deadliest man on the podcast tonight, Mr. Grant Bruner from Ayala High School, Ayala Smash, also known as that's the Twins coach.
Yeah. Pretty much how I'm known.
Yeah. No, how's everything going, Coach?
Good. Can't complain. You know, season going well. Listening to you guys on the podcast and stuff and keeping everything fresh. So, but things are good for us over here at Ayala. So it's nice.
Now, you guys just had your tournament. Yep. You guys just got boys CIF too?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to get that one and everything like that. I got my Smash kids coming in, so I wanted to do something special and host boys CIF for them.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys have a good location, though. I like you guys' gym a lot. So,
yeah.
Not bad. And they know they're getting quality people running a good tournament, so that's good. So let's talk about your tournament first before we get into the meat and potatoes of why everybody's going to be here. So how did it go? How did everything go? Give us the lowdown.
Truthfully, I thought it ran really smoothly and everything like that. Everybody enjoyed themselves and all that stuff. And, you know, it was the first time we did a 2-day tournament for a girls tournament. And it ran really well. I think the only main complaint, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard, everybody heard, was the reffing quality. But other than that, it was really good.
I heard the biggest complaints coming from out of state.
Well, you know what? I would have to agree with them on that one. The match that you're mostly talking about is Sophia and Sterling. That match kind of got tainted because the ref that was reffing that match kind of, you know, didn't make the right calls.
So he did swallow his whistle?
Pretty much, no. In all fairness and everything, I'm a big fan of Sterling. Watched her wrestle, and for me, I felt that she got, disrespected by that ref and everything like that. I mean, the first two periods were amazing. It was great. Both girls going back and forth, and then, the third period, it was anybody that's from out of state or anything would say that the ref was in Sophia's favor, but he was doing bad calls on both sides and everything like that.
Oh, he was consistent in his bad calls. You can't get mad about that. If you're consistently bad, it's like, he's just consistently bad. Like, I'm sorry, I just want to know, have you guys ever seen a match where they just, like, move the ref out? Like, okay, look, gotta go. Let's restart this over again.
That would be the match to do that.
That would be the one everybody was in agreement with? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
well, I know that's got to be a concern for you also, right? Because you don't want anybody not coming to your tournament because they think the ref's going to be bad. It's not like you necessarily have control over that either.
Yeah, yeah, no. We're gonna do a better job of trying to select the refs and everything going further from here forth and everything like that, and trying to get the best quality because we definitely want to continue having top girls at our tournament and everything like that.
Well, since won't be invited there, you should have Josh's refs there because they want to kick me out first match of the day anyways. So, but they're pretty good, even though I'll still give it to them.
Yeah, no, I saw from your guys' your live stream. I saw your guys' refs and stuff like that, and they definitely were doing a outstanding job at that tournament.
Yeah, we had a pretty good crew, but Inland Empire has always been lacking in refs a little bit, boys and girls. They just seem to, I don't know, be 20 years behind or 20 years too old, one of the two.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fossils out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who took the team title from your tournament?
I believe it was San Dimas.
Okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was actually a really tight race. Heading into it, at one point in time, Slam was ahead, and then Walnut came out of nowhere, kind of. But they had their girls that kind of fell down in consolation, wrestled back, and earned them some points. So it was San Dimas, Walnut, and then Slam finished third.
Was Walnut at full speed, or were they resting some kids? Like, what's the situation? Not knocking anybody, not just just curious.
No, they had their main team there and everything like that. I just know that a few girls kind of moved up out of their normal spots and everything like that. I think it was just a decision just to kind of give the girls a chance to rest and still wrestle.
I know I was talking to another coach about that. I think their team's going to be tough, and that it's going to be interesting to see 14 on 14 when the time comes. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a good read when you got a team like Walnut and like Northview who brings a lot of kids. You don't really know how they're going to field when it's 14 on 14. Everybody's down to their main meat and potatoes. So interesting for sure.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was a really good team race. It came down to 3-point difference at the end between San Dimas and Walnut, and then like I said, Slam was in there for a good amount until basically the finals.
Dude, I like the Slam coach. I like the Slam coach a lot. The guy who runs the team, super nice guy. Like I talked to him over at Corona, and yeah, he's just all about trying to grow the sport in his state. So I like that guy a lot. I like anytime I see Slam in the brackets, I'm like, dude, that's awesome. That guy's doing good things for his girls for sure.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a good guy.
Marquee matches, the finals, or even during the tournament, any marquee matches that kind of caught you guys off guard?
No, not really. I mean, we had Haley Chapman, and she wrestled like Samantha Barragon. That was a good one. I really liked that one. Then Cheyenne wrestled. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but the Temecula Valley girl. She put up a good fight, but in the end, Cheyenne came out on top. But it was definitely, a good little battle showing from the Temecula Valley girl. Cheyenne was in control the whole time, but definitely wanted to see how that match would play out. The Temecula Valley girl were kind of full too. She's having to wrestle Cheyenne and everything like that. And then, of course, Sophia versus Sterling. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Sterling, and having Sophia wrestle her, that was really cool. I like that a lot.
What happened at the 116 with Monica Garcia?
She had a medical emergency. She had an allergic reaction and had to leave.
You guys serving shellfish and chowder at your tournament? What happened?
She came in contact with something that she was allergic to, and we didn't have any Benadryl on site, so it kind of just overtook her, and she had to leave the tournament.
Yeah, I won't joke anymore about that because that girl does not play.
Yeah, no, and
you see that girl.
Yeah, the sad thing was it was right after a semifinals match, so
Really.
Yeah.
Girl must have found out she was allergic to peanuts or something. She's out there with peanut butter, just like, I'm getting this win either way. Get to the finals.
Yeah. So no, that's what happened there and everything. So, but no, she had an allergic reaction. I had to leave.
That's too bad. Well,
that might be one of those things that goes in the coach's bag from now on. Maybe some Benadryl.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant peanut butter if you're facing Monica Garcia. I'm like, I'm not going out there.
That's the way you think.
I'm gonna put that right here. So when she hooks that chicken wing, that arm bar, like, do you feel something itchy? Like, just trying to get away from it. No, she's super tough, dude. She's coming out for sure. I'm super stoked for that kid for sure.
I enjoy watching her wrestle, especially
So,
after Freak Show.
How many teams at your tournament?
I lost count on that. I think we ended up with a total of 48 teams at the end. We had a few teams sign up at the last minute the day before and everything like that. So I think we ended up with 48.
Nice. Do you know about roughly, like, state placer wise, how many you had, that kind of stuff?
We were originally, I believe, we mapped it out. We had 19 state placers, and so it was nice. 19 state placer, and then should have been 2 state champions there, but they had league finals. And Josh had the same problem with teams saying they had league finals, and we had, I think, 8 teams pull out because they had league finals, and they found out at the last minute or like 3 weeks before the tournament and everything like that.
I get it. Like, you want to build that, but it just kills me. Like, we had league finals this weekend, and I'm like, we don't even really have a league for us. So, I don't know. It was a little bit frustrating, but whatever. It is what it is. I know you got to lay that foundation now before.
We did ours last Wednesday. We did ours during the week. I mean, it doesn't take.
Who's in your league?
We have 8 teams. So we have El Dorado, El Medina, Brea, Foothill.
Wait! Did you say Foothill?
Yeah.
Who did Rybeck wrestle?
No, she didn't wrestle. She's not wrestling until this coming Saturday.
See that matchup, son. So,
yeah, we had ours too on Wednesday. We had our conference finals. So 14 teams, the Sun Belt and the Ivy, and then Orange Vista and Notre Dame and Riverside. So Canyon Springs, Elsinore, Temescal Canyon. None of the brackets were bigger than 9 girls. So
the pigtail one girl.
Yeah, that we did.
No, that's
It's going to come in 2 years. 2 years from now, it's going to be like mandated.
Yeah.
And that CIF is going to let us know in,
a week before.
Yeah, January. Hey, you need to have a qualifier from your league. So we have it in place, and when that happens.
All right. Well, with that in mind, let's talk about the what's that term they use? The what in the room? The
elephant in the room?
Elephant in the room. Okay, you guys, I know everybody's on the forum. Well, before we even get to the big one, do you guys believe that whoever trains an athlete should be factored into whether or not they be ranked? Let's leave John out of this because he's biased. But I don't know. I mean, I'm nobody. So I mean, by the standards that were put in on the forum that I know we all read, this girl's hawk trained. And she took 8th at the Rhode Island JV Invitational and took 6th at the Brea Linda 8-way. Should that factor in, guys? What do you think?
No.
I don't think so either.
I think the way you get ranked is beating somebody that's ranked. No matter doesn't matter who your coach is.
No. I was surprised by that. Somebody actually put that in text, and I was waiting for the ha 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 LOL or something, and it just never came. And I was like,
it was followed up by another one, right?
Yeah.
My favorite one, probably.
So yeah, I was surprised by that. I was like, oh wait, he's serious? Okay, yeah. And I mean, he had one of them right. Like the 26-pounder from Canyon Springs is tough. She's a tough kid. She throws legs in, and she'll catch you. I mean, she kept the match tight with one of my wrestlers, and I was like, oh, okay, but yeah, I was kind of surprised by that response. So, anyhow, so passing that, going into the other main subject, which was state rankings. Did you guys see those?
Yep.
How did you guys feel about those? And I'll be honest, those are done by a committee of people. None of them in the Southern section. Okay, you're looking at like Bassett, probably Griffin, but the main person is I'll be honest, he's a pioneer for girls wrestling, and it's Trevor Kiefer. And Trevor's down in San Diego. But I'm just looking at some of these rankings and a lot of misspellings, which I was kind of surprised.
Forget misspellings. They got one girl's name completely wrong.
Completely wrong. Well, I was just wondering where Samger is. Where's Samger?
Samger.
Oh, that's right next to Sanger.
Oh, okay. It's the next city over. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in alphabetical order.
I got it. So yeah, that was kind of.
It actually used to be in Selma, but it moved.
Oh. That might be where the M came from, right?
Yeah.
So and in case anybody's watching, I'm going to go ahead and present the screen so that way they can see the rankings that we're looking at right now. Hang on a second here. Let me go back over here. Boom.
Which these are actually the rankings they go by to seed state, right? I mean,
this is yes, and
the top two. Previously, this guy's rankings or this committee is what seed state.
Yes.
Hopefully they separate 4. That would be great. Hopefully they separate 8. They should in a 32-man bracket.
Yeah. The problem is though, there's not a lot of crossover. So, and that's kind of something we talked about when we started doing the podcast, is that we would like to see like 4 big tournaments that people can measure themselves by, but there's not a lot of crossover. So in a situation where, like Jennifer Soto hasn't come south, and has she seen, Rollins or, anybody like that? I don't think so. And that's the people missing too. There's no LA City girls unless they were already, big time state placers or whatever. And LA City's got some tough girls coming through. So I don't know. Let's talk about this here. Number 1, they have, Chelsea Rodriguez from Buchanan.
Should be Christelle, but yeah.
Christelle Rodriguez.
Chelsea's pretty good too, though.
Yeah, Chelsea's been known to get in there. Then Lizette Rodriguez from James Logan, Sophia Martinez from Ayala, and Haley Ward from Turlock. Now, Haley's taken some losses this year, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's beat her this year? That you know off the top of your head. I'm trying to remember. Did she go to Napa this year?
Yeah, she took second. Lost to Cristal.
Second at Napa. Lost to Cristal. That's a legit loss.
Somebody down there. I posted it, but I'm trying to find. I mean, somebody posted who all her losses were.
Amador Valley, Michaela Guevara.
Yeah. Michaela Guevara. She's tough.
2-1 against her.
So yeah, Cristal I think is legit. Number 1 right off the top. Lizette is super tough, but I know Cristal got the better of her at Napa. Grant, let's see if how you feel about this number 3. What do you think? You think that's
it's fair, Sophia took 3rd in state, Lizette took 2nd, and then like you said, Cristal went across and beat Lizette and Napa, so that would have to supersede her. I mean, truthfully, I think it's good. She's fine at 3, everything like that. She's ready.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like you guys said, this isn't going to be seeded to 4. It's only going to be seeded to 2 if they stick to it. Yeah. It might change though. I mean, if you think about it, they're going to be there with the boys this year, so maybe they want to
change it up.
Yeah. So, but then again,
that's probably too much. That's probably too much work for somebody.
But I was going to say too. But who do you put on that committee then? You really want that going down? That'd be rough. So, but yeah, I think that one plays out pretty good the way it is. I'm sure there's some people coming through that are going to be tough. But all right, we'll move on. 106, Mariah Morales from Samger, formerly of Selma. Adriana Turner from Davis, Leah Cataline from Yucaipa, and Justine Barreto from Walnut. Did Cataline take a loss after Corona? I thought I saw that.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But it's
No?
like Gaetan. Isn't it Leah
Is
Gaetan?
Gaetan.
Yeah.
Gaetan,
Okay.
yeah.
She just beat Cassidy Doe at Montclair this weekend. So
Girl's a hammer, dude. God, when I saw her at
Was
Corona,
that
I
down
like,
at
bam.
was that down at 106 or at 111?
that's the one 106.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 106.
Doe dropped too, huh? Oof. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's tiny though, or littler.
Yeah.
She's tall.
So I think I don't know, man.
Didn't Barreto get that loss back from Gaetan in a
No, they're one of
No, it
just
was the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Barreto
So
beat
they're
her
1-1.
first.
So I think she's my dark horse, to be honest. Gaetan, she's my dark horse from Ukaipa.
She looked really good really good at Montclair.
Yeah, she looks solid at Corona, dude. I was like, man, on top, that girl's. You don't see many girls that put pressure. You see a lot of girls that could just turn girls and pin them, but this girl puts pressure on the top. It's impressive. You don't see a lot of that nowadays. To me, I don't know. Most of the time, you just see girls running a chicken wing, pinning girls or whatever. But you watch her on top, and she is riding. It's impressive.
Yeah,
so
she's being very relentless on Cassidy this weekend. It was tough.
So, yeah. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? You guys got anybody in the dark horse that you guys would like to see at 106 in that mix?
I mean, you know, I've always been a Genesis fan out of Ridgeview, man. You know, and she's been having a kind of an off year, I think, for her, like for her standards. But you know, if everything plays out well at Ridgeview, and you know they have good practices here and there, and I feel she can, you know, come up onto one of these top fours.
Yeah. No, Genesis, I like Genesis a lot too, and I think she tends to turn it on when it matters. You know, she might have a rough year and take some losses, but I think by the end of the year, she usually irons out. So she'll be on the podium again, I think. I just don't not see her on the podium.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's tough.
So, moving on, 111, another fab freshman, Jennifer Soto at number 1. Let's see, Alyssa Urea from Lincoln Stockton, Lexi Beatles from Tokay, and Danielle Garcia from Corona. I don't know about that. I mean,
the problem is the girls from the south haven't gone north, and the girls from the north haven't come south. So it's going to be all speculation, right? I mean,
yeah.
Danielle Garcia is unbeaten this year, or maybe she lost very early in the year.
She lost to Monica. Yeah.
Okay. Which that's a legit loss, right?
Yeah, he lost to number 1, the weight class above. And it hasn't lost since.
And she beat her at Norco, so they're 1-1 against each other.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me guess. She fireman's her.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I just got the brackets like 2 weeks ago.
So yeah. That's tough.
I'd like to see Danielle a little higher. And probably the reason she's low is because she didn't compete last year because of her coach's lack of registration to CIF.
Yeah. But
so
that's going to throw a monkey wrench. I mean, look at that, and then you still have Savannah Kidu, who lost to Garcia, who's not even ranked, you know, and she's a returning state placer, took 4th in state last year. So that's going to be a tough weight class right there, in my opinion. With just those 5 girls, it's going to be tough. So I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. You guys got any thoughts about that? Anybody you'd like to see in there, or you think could sneak in there?
Kadu could definitely sneak in there. I mean, she was, you know, she's tough. Who else? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a Mendoza sister? Is she at 6s this year or 1s? Or where's she at?
She's at 1.
Chelsea Mendoza's at 1s, and then the Melanie's
way up
21s or something.
Okay. Interesting.
you know, I got to put it for my girl, Samantha.
I was gonna say, dude,
had
I'm
a
waiting
good
for
year.
Grant to jump in. I'm like, come on, man. That's the door. That's the door.
Yeah, no, you know, I've definitely, you know, just going across hearing everybody's opinion and everything like that. I mean, we personally wrestled Jennifer over at World Challenge, and we're 1-1 between each other and stuff like that. But no, I definitely think Samantha can break through on that.
So you're saying pigtail round 1, you like it to say it, or what do you say? Oh, no, I'm just saying. No. I when I have matchups like that, I would love to get them out of the way early so I can just relax the rest of the tournament. I just get all wound up the whole time. Like, just give me the damn match. Let's go. So, all right, moving on. 116, Monica Garcia, Desiree Lopez from Folsom, Charlotte Kermoujian from Monachi, and Heaven Jerez from Westminster. So, interesting. Well, Monica, I think, is head and shoulders probably the one. But she took a loss to Danielle Garcia, who's a number 4 at the weight class below, so you're probably going to see a change in that. Unless did Monica wrestle Desiree Lopez already at Napa? I think they did, right? Monica kind of steamrolled through Napa, my understanding.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive that happened. Then Charlotte's taken some losses too as of late, right?
Yeah. I think her last loss that I seen was to Melanie at 21, so like 2 weeks ago. 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they travel. I know that for sure. And Jerez just coming back. She just got cleared, then she got hurt. Wrestling Aaliyah Rollins, which I understand. I think at Bonita was a pretty tight match to that point. So that should be interesting. But going back also, nobody mentioned Rollins at 111.
No.
Like, what? Sorry. Like, come on, guys. I can't do all this here on my own. Jesus, I got 4 of you guys on here. I'm the only one talking. Everybody's like, see, it's all about Ramos. You guys aren't helping the cause, but that's all I'm saying. I'm just going to sit here and drink my water. But, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, my thought on that is Aaliyah going to go 11? Have they decided that between that team?
She wrestled 11s at Esperanza at our tournament. So
yeah,
I think
that
was plus 27 pounds though.
Oh my gosh!
No, not like a bad thing on it or anything like that. I just know there's like 3 girls there, and she went down to 11s with the 4 pounds. So was that enough to convince her to drop down?
My understanding is she's going 11s. The other girl's going 16s. I forget her name. She's tough. And then
she's tough. Those girls are tough.
And then the girl not on the state rankings is going 21s.
Yeah.
That's undefeated. That's like 39-0 this year.
39-0, mop through everybody. We're not there yet. Let's just wait a minute. Jesus, criminy. So, yeah.
You definitely have to put her there. For me, I was just unsure. I guess I was just sure to test the waters and see or what. But no, yeah, definitely she has to be in the mix down there.
Right.
Dude, she looks so good. And when she wrestled, I saw her wrestle somebody recently that was really amazing. But dude, it was she.
Oh, man. You saw her wrestle at our tournament and
Caden Condit, right?
Caden Condit is ranked, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the nation. You know, on that. She's a tough girl, but it's the bogus
she's quality
USA wrestling. She's quality girl though.
She's quality, and she came up to wrestle her. I love that. Yeah, just so much more respect for somebody who will do that just to give me a match. You know, they traveled a long way. She came out, was like, "Yeah, give me the match," and took it. And even with the weight allowances, she was just like, "Yeah, let's do it." So it was good. It was a good match. But I just think Aaliyah Rollins is going to be in there at 111s, and I would not be surprised if she snuck in high. You know, even into the finals. So what'll screw it up is if they don't do the justice and separate her from Jennifer Soto. I think that'll screw things up for the rankings because I think Rollins could shock a lot of people. So, all right, 121. That's the elephant in the room right there. That one right there is like, how do you not rank her like at all? Okay, Katie Gomez from Birmingham High School is a lifetime in O right now on the season. Has been up as high as 26. You know, wrestling everybody and looking good doing it. She sometimes starts slow, and then you just see it. That snowball. She just starts steamrolling, and before you know it, dude, it's 8-2, then it's 14-3, then she just rolling through people. So just really good positional, like you know what I mean, like fundamentally. Hit the sickest reshot firemen's I'd seen all year at Esperanza against a very game Sudal. So did you hear that sonic boom when she hit it, Josh?
Yeah.
I mean,
she hits that, and she hits a nice cross duck too. I mean, she moves well. I mean, Jimmy's done a good job with her, and she was, I'm going to say good, like a good kid, but she's taking it up a notch and a half, for that year of high school she's been so far.
Yeah. So that's just
that's my number one. I know Venegas is like what, second place last year.
Yeah, she's tough. Yeah, but, she's super tough.
I don't see Katie getting chin whipped or thrown. So she's my number one, but I'm just a guy with an opinion.
And I don't see the elbow pass working on her like it does for Mendoza. I don't see that happening. Nobody's touched her. I just don't see it happening. So Katie Gomez would be my number one at that weight class for sure. Undefeated, just steamrolling people, I think. No disrespect to Venegas or anything like that, but just calling it like I see it. She's really good. So, anybody else? Anybody good there? Okay.
Hold on. Where is... Okay, Zepeda was 2-2 at state last year.
Yeah.
Has she really done anything or beat? Well, she beat Berrigan earlier in the year.
Yeah,
Berrigan's tough.
Yeah, that's the other one I would say is Samantha Berrigan. I mean,
yeah, she should be. I know Zepeda beat her, but that was at the very first tournament.
Yeah. No,
head-to-head supersedes. Maybe Berrigan would be there.
Yeah,
but I like Berrigan a lot. She's tough, super tough. But
really, I put like Berrigan at like 6 because you got to throw Katie in there at 1 or 2.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's tough. All right, 126 Armillo. Diana Gutierrez Hurd from Armillo, Kelly Escamilla from Cal, Mia Olmos from Abraham Lincoln, and Natalia Urbas from Albany. I like Kelly Escamilla a lot, to be honest. I think Kelly's really tough. So
yeah, she looked really good at. She was at San Dimas, right?
She was at Montclair, right?
Yeah, she's coming on late in the season. You haven't seen her really all year. No. She's just tough. She's really tough. So she's cadet national champ, folk style. She's got a good coach. Coach Lou does a good job with her. She's got a sister who was a state placer back in the day. So she's got some pedigree. She's been coming through for a while. So super humble kid. I like her a lot. She was training with the American-born grappler for a while there, Josh.
Really? The 8th grader?
Was he 8th grade?
Last year or the year before?
The year before that, yeah, he was an 8th grader then too. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, she was training with him for a minute. But she's good. She's real good. Kelly's good. So,
the one good kudos to that kid. People give him a hard time because he seems like he's been around forever. But he's not afraid to go wrestle with some of these good girls, which is good for a kid of that age to, be willing to put himself out there.
Yeah. He'll run through with them and stuff. So, I think you're going to have some, I can dive into this a little bit more. The Oak Hill girl could probably surprise some people just because she's so tough. She's just gritty. She doesn't have a lot of technique, but just super gritty. She won your tournament, Josh.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to be really tough to see in there. She might sneak in. So, all right. On to the next one. They have Anya Drury at 131. That's not going to happen from what I've understood.
I think 131 and 137 probably going to be switched.
Flip-flop.
Yeah.
Cheyenne at 1 and then Drury at won at 37s.
I had heard a rumor that Cheyenne was going to do 26s again. She could go any weight class she wants because it's Cheyenne Bowman. I would like to see that matchup with Bowman and Drury again. They just seem to – their styles just match up kind of funky. Gives, fits. But, yeah. Either way, though, I see either one of those two, even if you flip-flop them. Lopez is super tough, but she just runs into those two hammers right there. Jessica Sanchez and Althea Wilden. Wilden was at 26s at Esperanza. My understanding is she'll be 26s this year. That's the one I said she could sneak in.
She was at 31s at Montclair this weekend.
Montclair. Maybe it was the weight allowance that might have gave her the ability to go down to 26.
No, she beat the San Fernando girl, Larios.
Okay.
And outplaced Phoenicia Pruitt from Lincoln in the San Diego section. So.
Okay. So that'll move her up a little bit then. Okay.
Yeah. So
she's super tough. I think we've taken her down 27 times. She got up 28 and beat us. So, so she's tough, dude. I like her a lot. But I think, she's just in your face the whole time. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you take her down. She's going to be in your face. She's just gritty. You don't see a lot of grit like that these days. That girl's got it. So it's fun. Let's see here. Anybody else you guys think?
31s.
Yeah.
Well, I know this year from the Central section we got Cynthia Palaio coming back from East Bakersfield. And she's a previous state placer, and the only reason she didn't go to state last year was she got injured at Masters for us. Really bad dislocation of the elbow. And but I mean, she was the favorite to come back and place again. So I'm just saying to watch out for East Bakersfield. That's for sure.
You're talking about driving through the area or the wrestlers?
Hey, both. Hey, because both will shoot at you.
Now, how about your girls? What, 1-1 against the Oak Hills girl, right?
Nah, we're 2-1. Okay. That's what I was saying. Like we've taken her literally down. We've taken her down like at least 12, 14 times. She just gets up that one more time and just grits it out. Like, oh gosh. So, and it's just frustrating. It's super frustrating. But I invite her to come work out with us too. Come to the postseason because I'm like, hey, come in. Like, people think I'm a jerk, but I'm like, nah, my girl's got to get tougher. But she's, she's got it in her. But this Weldon is just tough, man, super tough. So, yeah, she pinned Chloe D'Souza at Esperanza, and then beat us. She's just grit, just super grit. So I'm not afraid to put her mug in there. So she's good. 137, Cheyenne Bowman, Dahlia Garibay from Freedom, Lauren McDonald from Menlo Atherton, and Ponisha Pruitt from Lincoln. Now we've seen both of those at Corona this year, right?
Yeah.
The last two.
Yeah.
3 and 4.
McDonald was at the finals, right?
She wrestled Cheyenne. I don't even think it was a major. It was barely a major.
Yeah.
I mean, Cheyenne handled it, but it wasn't. She didn't run it up.
Yeah, and then Pruitt was there too. Was she at the same weight class?
I don't remember, but she's at 31s this weekend. So
okay,
where she took third. So she lost either to Athena Wilden or Samantha Larios. I don't know which side of the bracket she was on.
Okay, that's a big feather in the hat then for Wilden if she went through that too and took out another state ranked girl. So, 143 got Gianna Anaya, Francesca Lapresti from Albany, Maddie Kopanik from La Costa Canyon, and Lily Freitas from Pittman. I could agree with Gianna. Gianna's tough, super tough.
And state champ last year or second?
Second, right? Yeah. And then Caponic's tough too.
Yeah, she
Freitas at 4. Who did Freitas lose to at Napa? The Tokay girl? No? Oh, no, she didn't. That's right.
No, she
I was thinking of somebody else. Who lost to a Tokay girl at Napa this year? Was it Soto?
Yeah.
Soto, yeah. So
Soto lost in the quarter or semis, like early, I think.
Yeah. She got cradled up, right? I saw the video of that. So, that'll be interesting. How that weight class will shake out, knowing that she took a loss earlier. But she's super tough, so I don't doubt her being ranked. But I don't know about one. Caponic, I think, was she at? She was at Esperanza, right?
No, she wasn't.
No, she was at Corona.
She didn't.
Okay.
She didn't. Yeah, she was at Corona.
Okay. Freitas at 4. I don't know. I believe with that at all. If you throw Freitas into a bracket, you may as well just seriously just play Scrabble chips with it, because she's gonna bust that bracket wide open.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think
not smart.
She should at least be 2. I don't think she's lost this year. I mean, I don't think she's lost this year, but you got to give the returning, state second place some credit, I guess, if they haven't wrestled. But I mean, if my money is going on, her winning state, if I had to, put my money down, I'll take Lily.
I was gonna say, when's the last time Lily lost? But not just this year, but in general.
Forever.
Yeah, she's tough. So, but yeah, but I do agree in letting freshmen earn their spot, and not that Freitas hasn't done everything she could, just she hasn't maybe run into these girls. So maybe they're just in different weights or whatever. But yeah, because they were both at Corona. I don't know how her and Maddie didn't meet up, if they did or didn't, but that'll be interesting. 150, I think they actually did a good job, with the exception that I know, and this will show you guys too. I got a kid whose dad's been a little bit critical of me in the past, but I think the San Fernando girl, she's got a win over Lauren Camp from Kennedy, and she's not ranked, so that's a surprise.
Well, what's her name?
Arana, I believe it was. Give me 2 seconds. I'll look that up for you. Let's see. Hang on. Where is it?
Elena Arana?
Yes. So, yeah, she
took 5th at Montclair at 143.
Okay. I think there's a head-to-head there, though. Hang on a second. I'm just looking it up, because I gotta.
Has Camp wrestled much this year, and she was hurt early?
Yeah, she was hurt early. I don't think she necessarily has.
She's been caught a couple times. She got caught by what was that girl's name?
Let's see. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, let me see. Stop here. Boom. I'm gonna invite another person in on here, because let's see here. Here we go. There he is. All right, he'll be coming on right now. Let me look for this text message I got. That's not it. Dang it. Where did I have that freaking thing at?
Hi, Matt.
What's up?
Hey, you can't be on unless you have a cowboy hat, son.
I could go put my Wyoming hat on.
There we go. Okay, let's see here. All right.
Or unless you post the results for your tournament either.
Hey, that's TMI.
That's TMI, yeah.
They're posted.
I told them right after, the second they left the tournament, I said, make sure they're posted tonight.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, they suck. They sure accepted my money, though.
I was going to say you better hold payment until they post it.
Yep.
Be like, sorry, this isn't going to work out.
They just posted them right now.
There it came up. That'll show you. Let's see here. Where did I have that freaking? But anyhow, yeah, I know that Camp took a loss, so that's for sure. So
where are you guys at?
We're at 150 right now. So looking at Jersey Estrada, returning state champ from from Birmingham by way of Selma, by way of Colorado. Ahmet Elor from College Park, Lauren Camp, and Tiki Jaime. Now, I'll talk about the first two, and I'll avoid trouble in anything else. Jersey and Ahmet, man, if that finals happens, woo!
I got a sneaking. I'd like to see it. I got a sneaking suspicion that.
You think she's gonna drop?
Jersey might go 43. I think Jersey might go 43, but that's just my. No, it's my uneducated guess. Just my my gut that she's going down that way, because I think she wants to go like 34s or whatever that is for World Team Trials, and I think they're just trying to go a slow descent.
Tell her to get tested at 37s then.
Yeah.
If she's dropping down to 34s, take the test at 37 and see if you should even drop.
Who was the 37 champ at your tournament, Matt?
37 champ. Ooh. So you got to put me on the spot like that.
I'm just curious what way Bowman went.
No, Bowman had league finals.
Dookie.
Yeah. I'll never get rolling because they have league finals.
Kirsten Muse.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So
Kirsten Muse and the Hillcrest girl. Hillcrest girl beat Zambrano in overtime.
Well, Jersey went. Did she go 50s at your tournament, Josh?
Yes. That's why she couldn't. That's why her and Anya couldn't wrestle.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting. And did she cut to 50s that you know of, or did she or did she just cruise in at 50?
I mean, in weigh-ins, she was like 0.6 under maybe first day, and I think a pound under second day. So I think it's probably like her walking around weight would be my guess.
That's what I was saying. Given that there was an allowance, I don't know. I don't know if 37 is necessarily in the cards. I mean, not that she couldn't cut it, but I mean,
that girl can cut some weight.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if she did that, I mean, you're looking at Freitas at 43, Freitas or Anaya at 43, or Drury or Bowman at 37. I don't know. I guess you're kind of looking at trying to find the weak link, right? Or go up to 60s and wrestle Osteen. So, what a tough spot to be in for a state champ, right?
But she's a gamer. I don't think for me, I think other people got to worry about her, not she's got to worry about other people. I know she's trying to be a 3-timer, but to me, she's the favorite at 50 or 43. I mean, not 37. Well, if Cheyenne's at 31, like I'd say up to going to Cheyenne, then Jersey's the favorite in my opinion, even against Drury. I mean, to me, Jersey has a repertoire of stuff that, I mean, she isn't going to get caught in anything cheesy, and she can just wrestle. She can put it together. So that's just my observation of watching her wrestle for, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years now.
Yeah. And she's a Fargo champ. She's got some accolades. Ahmet, though, that fab freshman, oof.
Yeah, which she's beat Jersey before. I don't know if it was freestyle or folk style, but I know she beat Jersey.
Yeah, and what grade was she at that time, too?
8th, I think.
7th or 8th grade when she beat her. Like, oof. Ahmet is the real deal. You know what? I'm an Elor family fan, so I would say, Ahmet would definitely get the go-ahead. Grant, did you guys see Ahmet at any of the tournaments when you went up north?
Y'all gonna meet?
Yes.
We didn't go up north at all this year.
No? I thought you guys went to West Coast for some reason. I think you guys went last year.
Yeah, we went last year. They kept the same information, like of the teams that were going.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Just curious about that.
It's all right. Hey, we made the bracket. We We almost made day 2.
It didn't even weigh in. Didn't even travel. Evidently, it was a satellite weigh-in for them. So, okay, moving on. 160. You got Katja Osteen, who we haven't seen this year. She's been wrestling the boys' side, but she's a returning state champ at #1 from the Chaminade, which is probably the only non-San Fernando girl who didn't transfer to Birmingham from the Valley. Yelena Merid from Bella Vista, Shamira Cooper from Cerritos. She's the trumpet player. And Tia Barfield from Bishop, which they faced off at your tournament, right, Josh?
Yeah. Those are great finals. Shamara, I don't want to say caught her, but it was a real close match, and then she kind of stepped over and pinned her, Tia Barfield.
Yeah, she switched her hips on her. She went to go try to run something, and Shamira switched her hips on her, caught her. So, so yeah, that's a good 3-4.
Katya is the clear one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is she going to wrestle?
She is. My understanding is she is. Yeah.
I think if Cooper could find her way in the finals, Osteen's just too much. Yeah. But I think that Cerrito's girl could beat the #2. I think she's just too athletic.
Although Katya doesn't have the best of luck versus those real athletic girls.
Yeah, so that's why it would be a good match, but I think she's just a little bit more. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that trumpet's got her lungs real good, so I think she can go distance. She's got a strong back from marching tall, because she was in band this time last year. Didn't know anything about wrestling, and so to see her in her rank is pretty cool. We talked about her in the past, though. Yeah, not a lot of support, unfortunately.
She's just raw, talented athlete. I've been on the wrong end of losses with her quite a bit during the off season.
Hey, but you know what? Your girls are always there. You know what? They never run. So
yeah, San Fernando thought we were going to stay down on Saturday, and I heard the coach in the corner, they're going to stay down and take the win. Nope. Woo. We're not like that.
Yeah.
That might be some LA City section ways, but not Southern.
I've seen some things, dude, at LA City, dude. I've seen some things. I was like, what? I seen the kid literally pull a kid into a full Nelson, like put his hand there.
Yeah, they were positive we were going to stay down. I just rubbed out the shoulder and said, let's go.
Always a gamer. Gamino, you and Matt are cut from like the same cloth, huh?
Yep. We look for those challenges. We don't hide from no one. We hunt people.
Yeah. So let's see here. So, okay, 170. Adelina Parra, Liliana Megara, Aliyah Bushi from Arroyo, and Amara Mavericks, which isn't it? Devricks?
Devricks, yeah.
Well, if you look at
if you're surfing.
Where's Goose at?
Yeah, it's the Iceman over here. Well, Ostern also, I think, is the returning state champ, but I don't know if it's Osteen or Ostern. I have her name wrong because on here it's Ostern, but
it's supposed to be Osteen, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? She was on my club for like a half a second. But yeah, Devricks. I don't know. I like Devricks a lot. I think she's aggressive. I like that aggressive style, but I just don't know if that style is going to translate over when you start getting to state. You know what I mean?
So let me jump in. Let me jump in real quick.
Okay.
She was at San Dimas. The best technical wrestling match she's ever had was in the finals. She has some wrestling knowledge. I even went up to her after, and I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that from you. I didn't expect you to have that many tricks in your bag. She was aware of where the mat was. She was playing against the coaches that weren't calling the right things. And I was like, okay, you're not just a one-trick pony. You actually do know how to wrestle. And it was a big win. She beat America from Valencia, but she pulled some tricks out of her bag. She played the mat well. She played well. She played. She was in bottom position. The girl cut her, but she kind of played lost a little bit, reaching for her, playing the referee. So she wrestled a very smart match. I was really impressed with her at the Sat Dimas finals. If she could wrestle like that through state, I could see the San Fernando girl and her in the finals.
Wow. That's good to know, because every time I've seen her, it's just been like head off.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know exactly what you guys are talking about. But
I don't want to say junk wrestling, but a little bit of junk. But I'm not. When she gets that head and arm, it's tight. And girls are turning a lighter shade of purple.
Yep. Yeah. In the San Dimas finals, I definitely saw a different wrestler with a lot of mat awareness and positioning well. And
we teach that. That's why she came.
Hey,
you know, we're all around. Don't sleep on us. Oh man, it gets tough sometimes. You got to know where you're at. In many different ways, Matt. You know us, the technician. So, okay, let's see here. Moving on before I get myself in more trouble. 189. I love saying this name. Hello, Shade Akinola from Menlo Atherton, Madeline Navarro from El Camino, Jasmine Clark from Kelseyville, and Alejandra Gonzalez from Buchanan Colony.
Hey, top three for sure. I agree with the Alejandra girl. I think they mistaked her for her sister, because Alejandra, like when she went to Napa, she ended up taking 5th, and then her sister Laura was the second place girl. So I don't necessarily agree with that.
At 89s?
At 89s, yeah. And then her sister was she took 8th last year at state, so they may have her mistaken. But I don't know. But who am I?
Wait a second. What weight has Kyvet been going?
89s, man.
89.
And
now, is the Buchanan girl? I heard Clovis has a girl who's real tough too.
Oh yeah, she's actually at 70s right now.
70s, okay.
Yeah.
But this isn't Buchanan. This is Buca Colony up like San Jose.
Okay.
I was at Mission Oak. I saw Clovis there.
Yeah.
How was that girl? The 89 pounder or the 70 pounder? How was she?
She was okay. She was. She's really strong. She's I'm gonna grab a wrist and a half and turn you and just overpower you. And then their younger girl, she took 2nd there, I believe. They have a lot of hype because they wrestle for Clovis.
Hey, but to be honest though, that 70 pounder. She's a freshman, dude, and for her to, because I'm not even gonna front, you know, when Kvet wrestled her, she was moving Kvet, and Kvet's not easily moved, you know.
Yeah.
It's a nasty room. You're gonna get good regardless, no matter what, if you're in that room. But when I walked in and I'm like, all the central section and all that section up there is like Clovis, Buchanan girl, Clovis, and I'm like, obviously the Buchanan girl is just an animal, but I didn't see the animal that I saw in the Buchanan girl in the Clovis girls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, no, going back to that 89 thing, And
what about Angela from James Monroe?
That's where I was going to get at, too. Like, there's a whole bunch of people that should be at that 4th spot. Legit, those top 3 for sure should be locked in.
I would say Angela from Monroe and there's Bess Alapaga. From Paramount, who beat Angela the last time they wrestled each other. Yeah. So both those girls should be in that spot. Yep. But
Hendricks too.
Yeah. Well, she's down at 70 now, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't seen her at 70. She was at 89's her last tournament, so I don't know if she's going to make the cut.
I think Hendricks is a top 8 or 7.
Yeah.
Top 8 or 7. I'm not going to put her in the top 4. We wrestled duels with her. I saw a lot of inexperience with her, and we wrestled her quite a bit. And I'm really cool with the coach, and I follow them. And their 43 pounder is pretty damn good. Their 89 pounder, I've seen a few holes. I watched her wrestle Devrix, and Devrix kind of rolled through her.
So yeah, there's some girls in there that could. There's girls in there that could be, slipped in pretty easy, So that'll be interesting. All right, last one, 235. Tavi Heidelberg from McClatchy, Christine Santoyo from Monroe, Sierra Adams Gregory from Lakewood by way of Milliken by way of Lakewood, and Tagaval Valifali from Pacheco. Sorry, I butchered your name, young lady. You deserve all the respect in the world, but I do not know how to pronounce that. I think that pretty much fills in right where it is, huh? I mean, Adams has been sitting out. She had the sit-out period. She's back now. But I think those top two, are there. How crafty is a Monroe is Christina, though?
Oh, yeah.
Like, she hits some stuff sometimes that you don't expect from a heavyweight. It's like, she's just really crafty. So,
yeah, I'm impressed by her. I mean, seeing her at Queen of the Hill, she did damage.
Yeah, she was at Montclair. She's fun. She's enjoyable. I want to see her win it all, to tell you the truth. But, it was pretty impressive this weekend. And if she could show up, and that Redland East Valley girl, she's pretty. She's a solid heavyweight. She's not a bit. She's probably like 220, but she's tough. She's tough. She's impressive. She was moving. She was finding angles, not just that slow, boring heavyweight. She actually looked good, and if she could get a good bracket and find a way to win, she's gonna be trouble.
Yeah.
But definitely James Monroe all the way.
Yeah.
To win it, yeah.
Just good kids, super good kids. I like those kids a lot. So, okay, now let's go by teams, guys. They didn't put them on here, but we could talk about it. Give me your top 2, 3. Well, let's go in order here. Okay, now. All right, buddy. Gamino, you're the first on the list.
Oh, that's fun. Honestly, I see not in any particular order, really.
Come on, you can't cop out like that.
Yeah, it is a cop out. I will say, give us your 3 and then give us your 1. All right, here we go.
Here we go. 3, I would say maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe Walnut, because I know team wise they always they do well team wise at tournaments and stuff. Now, if they can get enough girls into the state tournament, it's theirs. Second, I think Corona, honestly, because I mean they've had some hitters, and they're able to, really push, for them bonus points. But in the end, I think San Fernando is going to take it this year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm calling it right now.
My Lord.
I want to come in next. I'm ready.
Oh, look at Matt's jumping at the pit. Grant, you want to go with your spot, Grant? We were going to go in order, but Matt's jumping in.
Here we go. And, I'm going to put a bar of soap in my mouth, but I guess we can go with third, Walnut. I don't really want to say that, but let's go Walnut third, because they just find a way to win tournaments. They stay healthy, and they get it done. They just get it done. So Southern section-wise, coming out of an easy Southern section, it's not nasty this year. They're going to get state qualifiers. Let's go third Walnut. But I'm going to go LA City section 2 and 1. We got to go San Fernando 2, Birmingham 1. If anybody could beat them, they'll be lucky.
Bitch! How dare you?
Corona's not top 3. Garcia
we just didn't get the recruit.
Not getting it done.
He didn't go on a recruiting trip to Folkstyle Nationals last year.
No.
All right. Sorry, Grant. Go ahead. You got jumped over by the man.
Sorry, Coach.
Nah, not a problem at all. I mean, I agree with both of you guys. I was raised on bonus points and then having whoever come back and wrestle in conference. So I definitely believe Walnut can do that. Well, they'll have their girls, competing from semifinals to quarters. But the most important thing is any of those girls get knocked into conference, you better believe they're going to be fighting taking up those last little bit of points and stuff like that. And with that being said, Birmingham definitely has to be one in my opinion because of just the firepower that they have with Jersey, and then Katie, she has a slow start, but she always finishes. She always finishes top, so she's going to bring in a lot of bonus points, and then just everybody else on the team, you can expect them to be, close in the semifinals and quarters and everything like that. So they're going to get their bonus points through all those girls. And honestly, with the third team, I don't know. I probably would have to go with San Fernando as well. Just this. They're pretty solid up and down the lineup with everybody as well.
Okay. John?
Well, I mean, I think I agree with you guys. I think Birmingham is the team to beat. Like, we talk about how many qualifiers they're probably going to get. And if you look at the state tournament, it's about how many qualifiers you have in there with a couple of hammers. Like, that's going to do it for you. I would put San Fernando up there, and I think that Corona has a better chance of outplacing Walnut the state tournament. So I'm going to say Corona. I think they're going to get 5 or 6 qualifiers out of the southern section. I think that's going to score them some points.
Okay. Yeah. Josh?
I pretty much agree. I think it's going to be Walnut or Corona for third, San Fernando second, Birmingham's the one to beat. It's going to be whoever can get the most out of southern section between Corona and Walnut. But Walnut seems to score more points, bigger points. It seems like, they got a lot of bonus girls. They just don't have any upper weights. That's always been their problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Didn't Paloma beat Corona this year in a duel? Wasn't it? What are you guys lacking?
Heavy hitters. I got a good solid 1 through 14 lineup. I think I can duel with anybody. We can duel with anybody. I wish we had some dual championships to prove that. But coming to firepower, I have anywhere from 2 to 5, 6 girls that could go to state. Likelihood.
Okay, that's it. Next year, I'm gonna put the money down. If I can't get a jam gym because I've asked, I don't know how many people, including Matt Furr, 1,000 times to get me a gym for a tournament, I will put together the just stacked dual tournament. I'm gonna tell all the heavy hitters, hey, look, leave a date open on this date. Let's see who the best dual team is, and try to get a good dual tournament together to see who the best dual team is next year.
I'm down. We're down.
Yep.
All right. So, Matt, you're always you say you're always in. You're always down. I know you take your girls everywhere. Gamino, you're another one. So we get 5 of the teams.
Why don't we do it like Doc B, where on Thursday night they do 2 or 3 duels. They do 2 or 3 duels on Wednesday, and then 2 or 3 duels on. That's tough schedule though.
Yeah. But
especially girls need more recovery time.
I'm just telling you guys right now, we're doing that next year. So I got two tough teams right here. Unfortunately, Grant's graduating his 2 girls because their little sister's coming in too. She's going to be a hammer. It's going to be, but I got 3 teams on here already. I got Paloma Valley, I got Montclair, and I got Golden Valley. I'm going to add whatever other hammer teams. You're going to have to talk to Walnut because they don't ever come to anything I invite them to. But I'm going to say it out now. If you want to be known as the best dual team, you're going to have to come to our tournament and win that title. Come up with some sick design like Josh's rings. So,
I think we're 15 and 2 in duels this year.
There we go. See, so and here's the other thing too. I don't care if you guys are club friends, Matt. You better get your other guys that are on your club and tell me, look, this is the time we're going to have to wrestle each other. Tough luck.
So sounds good.
So I know there's a thing right that. So,
real quick, Ramos, this is
you can just put us on separate sides of the bracket.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
What were you saying?
Hey, so since we're on the topic of duels, real quick, what was that about me pulling out of a duel or whatever?
That was addressed to Selma.
Oh, Selma. Okay. See that? Canelo don't back down, baby.
I was about to say, no. I called him. I was ready to go. You told me there was a miscommunication with what's his name. It's all right. We went up to Mission Oak and we took second. One team beat us. I mean, we went and put a beating on Central Section, so it's all right.
Love it.
And we weren't there, so I mean,
we were waiting.
Was it a true Central Section tournament?
Well, it had Mount Whitney, it had Selma, it had all your big hitters out there.
Hey, Selma.
I asked Ridgeview was there.
Hey, and we've beaten all of them in tournaments and
Ridgeview
and Selma.
Man. So are we thinking like? Are we thinking like February 28th at Montclair High School? Just go ahead and get this out the way. Is that what we're talking about?
I like going to Bakersfield. I want to be.
Oh, you like going to Bakersfield? Oh, we're gonna be up there anyways. Let's go.
I want in on this.
I want to be.
Yes. Oh, we can go 3-way the day after state. Oh, on the way home. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Get it done, son.
We could do it on Sunday because technically it's postseason, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right. Tell me what you guys want. I'll put the award together right now. Tell me what you guys want.
You let me know.
I'll give the winning team singlets for next year.
Sounds good.
I'm down.
So, all right. So, my top 3 teams.
Hey, but wait, back to coach. That was directed to Selma backing out, not you guys.
Okay, I was about to say because I know Ramos brought it up. I was like,
he just likes to stir. He likes to stir the pot with half truths.
Hey, but Selma said they didn't back out.
Throwing gas.
We wrestled at Mission Oak. They had their lineup. We had their lineup. We finished in front of them, so we're good.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. All right, so my top 3 teams, okay? Now, I talked to John about this when we were at Corona, and I told him, I said, look, I just don't see Walnut pulling through with the girls that they have when you go 14-14. Now, they're tough. I'm not going to say they're not tough. They're tough, but you got to look at the history of what's happened with them. They've always had like burritos. They've always had Dow. But how many times do they really put like more than 2 state placers in historically? I mean, can you guys think of it?
Do you feel Southern Section is strong this year?
No, but this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about state.
Well, in some weight classes. So, in some weight classes.
What I'm trying to say is when you get girls into state, I was, a few years back, and I know it's drastically different. I had 4 girls. We finished 6th in state. And I had 2 really strong girls and 2 but they got the job done. I really think Walnut is going to compete. I think that 3rd spot.
Okay, tell me the state places they're going to have this year.
Burrito. That Nayeli could pull 7th or 8th. Dow will get some points. Little Dow will get some points. And then
not enough, brother. It's not enough.
It is. Because they're going to do just enough when other schools just have 2 or 3.
Yeah, but
I think honestly, if anybody with 2 state placers, even a 6 and a 3 will place higher than Walnut.
You really think?
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
Roland places higher than Walnut.
And that I could see that happening because it's state. It's just you just don't get easy matchups. I mean, we might this year because they're allowing some of these sections to get more teams. So you're going to have some girls that are suspect. But how many of those are really going to be in the bracket? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily agree that they have enough to be a top 3 team in the state. I just don't. And you got to remember too, you haven't seen Albany. You haven't seen all these other teams that they're tough. And I don't get me wrong. I like Cecil as a competitor. I like it. I like the passion. And I've been on the other side. I mean, I know you've had something with how hard they celebrate. I know in the past, they celebrated against me, and we got the last laugh. But I love the passion. But they don't have enough, in my opinion. They don't. So I don't see them as top 3.
I think they have a really good shot to win Southern Section.
Section, yeah. Section, yeah.
I think they do, and I just don't think they have the upper end firepower to score that many points at state. That's why I like Corona better than them.
Yeah, I mean they got the numbers, but again, if there's a team that could bring 4 girls that place in the top 4, they're going to overtake Walnut even in the Southern Section, in my opinion. So that's why I think I don't see them as top 3. I'll say, I have to look at the Napa results again. I think Albany probably placed kind of high, didn't they?
Albany took first at Napa.
Napa.
Menlo Atherton.
Atherton with Flochet, because they were at Corona, but they didn't bring Flochet with them. They're another team too.
Never mind.
Nah, go ahead, Gamino. This is where it's at. Come on.
Hey, we went to Napa. Me and K-Vet, we had a long conversation about, because we saw her there, because we didn't see her at Queen of the Hill, we didn't see her at the Central Valley Duels where we caught them and stuff like that. And we're finally we got in our bracket. We got in our bracket. Semi right at semi, she bows out.
Yeah, that's and we discussed it too on the podcast. Anybody who bows out, it's a loss. And if you want that back, you got to come get it. So
because K-Vet was there, we can beat her. Freaking what's her name? From Kelseyville. The 89-pounder from Kelseyville, hammer. She would have beaten her too. Yeah.
Hey, what about Golden Valley? Where are you guys at?
As
How are you
in,
guys looking? Yeah.
Not top.
Now that you guys get like 9 or 10 through state in the Central Section.
Hey,
now you guys just have to make weight to qualify.
Hey, honestly, I feel good about the number of girls that I'm taking that I should be able to make, get into state. But, I don't know about
they got to get it done though,
getting
right?
a top 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could probably bust out a 10 or something, but that's high.
Hey,
so I'm gonna say Albany's up there. But you know what? I think the state championship runs through LA City section, to be honest. And it's just going to be a matter of, could the transfers of Birmingham overtake the history of San Fernando?
Yep.
And as somebody who's competed with both of them, it's kind of hard to say because.
Hey, did Grant tell you that Samantha put Garcia in Undertaker Tombstone on Saturday and then stuck her?
No.
Did he mention it at all?
No, he didn't. Hey, tell us about this.
Hey, she has her up in the air. Legs are in the air, straight Tombstone Undertaker style, and then turns into a little scramble, and Martinez stuck her. It was insane. I'm surprised the ref didn't stop it for potentially dangerous, but he didn't. Stuck in the air, tombstoned her, put her to her back.
Tombstoned her.
Hey, I'm literally I'm across the room, I'm running all over the place, and I saw that.
Hang on. How much would you guys pay to see Matt run?
Hey, I'm the fastest 350-pounder you've ever seen.
I was going to say the sexiest, but I just wonder who's making that sports bra is all my question, Doug.
Oh,
I'm going to get excited.
It says Tomar on it.
So I think personally, I'm with you guys. I think that the state championship runs through LA City section. Now this is where I struggle. So you're looking at Rollins, you're looking at Gomez, you're looking at Estrada, and the depth that Birmingham has. But here's the thing. San Fernando and Birmingham have done a really good job of not showing everybody their lineup.
Nope.
They got so many girls that they sit these girls out. Sit these girls out, put them in here, let them wrestle this tournament. You don't wrestle at this tournament. You don't know what they're bringing. And it does that surprise. Is there going to be enough surprise in there to keep them? Now, Arana's beaten, who was that? Oh, Camp already. But you're not going to get her in the finals.
The coaches got kind of a little upset with each other because she didn't show up, and they marked that she beat Camp, and then Mike was like, well, where's she at? You guys write that on the thing, but you guys don't bring her. What's that all about?
Woo! Kim, I like you, buddy. Mike Kim bringing the heat.
Hey, but what you said with San Fernando, the guy, I talked to the coach. He was pretty cool. And he was like, yeah, remember these girls are wrestling under these girls. And these girls are wrestling under these girls. So just wait till you see the true lineup of San Fernando. They're going to be tough. It's going to be fun.
100%.
It is 100%. Going to be fun. I get to watch the boys tournament at the same time. Shit, I'm in heaven.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is that I kind of laugh and I know I've been kicked out of the LA City tournament before, but I you know, for as much heat as I give them for the things that they do, dude, they are completely gamesmen about how they're doing things.
Yep.
You know, about what's going on, stuff like that. They know the rules, they know the lineups, they know the system. They work everything really well. If I was a betting man, oof. You know what? I'll always take and respect history over putting something just sticking something together. So I'm gonna have to go with the Tigers on that one because I said it when I was at Panorama, and even the couple of times we wrestled and we got the better of them. I always respected that school for their history. For better, for worse, I respect that school for their history. Jimmy's building something really big at Birmingham, and he was doing it by himself for a long time. But you just can't that heritage that just can't get over it. Just really can't. So I don't know. I'll take the tiger over the wolf. I guess I'm saying. So, but anyhow. Matt, you want to give us a quick recap of your tournament before we hit the road?
Yeah, I think 61 teams registered, 50 teams showed up. Pretty solid tournament. San Fernando walked through. Who number 2 is for some reason it was Kennedy, Hillcrest 3, Montclair 4, Santa Ana 5. So pretty strong. You got a pretty heavy hitters in some weight classes. Some weight classes were. Here you go. Congratulations on winning your first tournament. But it wasn't bad. It was a nice 2 weeks out of Southern Section, CIF, and I give the 2 pound allowance plus 2 pound growth. I don't want any growth for myself. So if you wanted to be dirty and drop down to wrestle lighter weight, that doesn't count. It doesn't make any sense. With Princess, I legitimately tried to, or Stephanie Zambrano, I legitimately tried to see the look at 37s, knowing that Bowman can potentially go down, and a girl that we couldn't beat at 43s. Not that I'm ducking anybody, but that I want to win. Mm-hmm. So, it's that time of year where you're trying to put the right lineup, just like, San Fernando figuring the whole thing out and trying to see where we're going to win, see who – not everybody's beatable, but I got to be realistic as where my girls are at. So – but Montclair tournament was good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, and I know this because you're fucking overly generous. Excuse my language. You're overly generous. Coaches were really happy with that coaches room.
Yeah.
When coaches are sending me screenshots or pictures of their lunch, I'm like, dude, they're like, oh, you should have been here. I was like, dude, I can have Brio anytime I want. I call Matt.
Exactly.
It happens. And I was like, yep. And the only reason we weren't there, only reason we're not there is because we have league finals.
Yeah.
So it's like crap.
That
like
league finals
garbage.
Sucks because it's not official yet.
Yeah.
Until it really matters, and you got coaches calling all the time. Hey, can I go into CIF because I wrestled in league finals? I'm like, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to go to CIF, so it's like until it's mandated, and I got schools in my district or league that won't even wrestle us. Like Ontario brought 5 girls. And I'm like, okay, I have 30. I'll give you my C girls. No, they still didn't want to wrestle.
Garbage. So, anyhow.
But yeah,
alrighty.
Shout out to my wife at Brio. She supplied the whole coaches room for the boys tournament and the girls tournament. So she does a great job. Always comes through, and we try to, give something back to the coaches. And I'm pretty sure they appreciate it. It's a damn good lunch.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, your wife's awesome, man. I remember I drove across the country in 36 hours from Virginia to California, and I was just a zombie sitting there waiting to be picked up. And she walks over, she's like, "Come here, you get something to eat." And I was just like,
"Oh, absolutely."
I couldn't even talk, dude. I was just pointing at the menu. But she's always good about it.
At 26 is why is there a NA? Did somebody get affected?
I walked around my house to look for the paper right now, and I can't find it. But I noticed that 2-day as well. So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. But It was a pact. I had to get it down to 24. We had about 6 pigtails, which I hate to do, but unfortunately we did. I had 37 girls at 101s. Girls didn't show up, so I had to pull B's and C's and do a couple pigtails there to get it down to 24. I just don't want to tell people no at the end of the season that, on the LA holdout, I'm driving at 5:30 in the morning, and Paulie from LA is begging me to get in the tournament. Coach, I'm full. He texted me one more time. I said, the hell with it. Drive on down. Get your ass to the tournament.
I'll give Paulie a good shout out too. They're turning their program around. They've spent years not leaving the LA City section. This year, seen them everywhere. Seen them in a lot of spots this year. So good for them. And good for you, Coach, for getting those kids in, because some of these kids, it's their last hurrah before they go into the postseason and they don't make their lineup.
Yeah, hey, we had a girl come down all the way from Bishop Union.
Good Lord.
And I was like, you really came here? But, hey, she won the tournament. The coach was cool. I think she won upper weight MVP. She's one of those I think
she was hunting. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah.
She was hunting.
She was the one out at Victor Valley last year.
Tia Barfield.
Yeah.
Fairfield.
Yeah. She's trying to hunt down that matchup, trying to get it back, I think.
I see what happened in the bracket. They advanced the bye and not the Rialto girl. The Rialto girl, they literally advanced the bye and made
really
a 122.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
I literally
but it just didn't get entered right. I don't know, but
I really didn't get to watch too much wrestling. My janitor didn't show up, so I was cleaning the ladies in the men's bathroom, running around, and the boys team made the duel, so all their boys coaches were at the duel. So it was 3 of us. One was running a snack bar, one was running bout, and I was just a chicken with their head cut off.
Damn.
But all in all, hey, we started at 10:30. I think we were done about 5. So everybody, it was good. It was good. I leave the medals at the table. Take your medals, go home. Straight up.
Yeah.
Top 5 awards: upper, lower, middle, or lower, middle, upper. And champion's got a T-shirt, and Pierre comes with his ideas, and he's doing arm sleeves on an arm sleeve kick right now. So all the girls got an arm sleeve. So, and, girls love the more the awards, the better. So
yeah,
for sure. It was fun, and. We'll see. Hopefully, we can just start raising enough money, and I don't got to throw a tournament no more.
Hey, real quick, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that post about the Rio California State Championship duels without transfers and without 19-year-old seniors and all that?
Oh, yeah, I saw
it. Is that on the boys' page?
Yeah. On the boys' side.
I love that. Well, we know some people who can't get in there, but
and you see Spencer Lee ducking today too.
Did you see that? Dude, I lost so much respect. Dude, I always been crybabies about stuff for the past several years when they actually had the national duels. Oh, we won't duel Virginia Tech. It's like, what? Because you don't like Bresser. Get out of here. That garbage.
Hey, did Bryce Meredith not wrestle in the Dave Schultz?
No, he did.
There. Let's say he was working out with Jordan Humphreys. That's what I saw.
I saw that, but I saw his Instagram post, and he was at the X Games or something. So I wonder if he just backed out.
I don't know, but Jordan Humphreys actually wrestled really good and pinned
Nick Dardanes. He caught him he caught him with that little leg kick over, and then pinned him. But good for him. I ran into him at the rock climbing gym with my daughter not too long ago. But
I watched him wrestle in San Diego.
Well, thank you guys again for being on the podcast. We appreciate it. Everybody listening, please like us on Google Play and iTunes. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you click the little bell. So if you click subscribe to us, it'll show a little bell. If you click the little bell, as soon as we go live, it'll automatically notify you that we're going live. So it helps everybody out. We got some banners being made. So when we're at regionals and stuff like that, we'll have those up. So maybe we can start getting some more people involved. Still trying to get coaches from the north involved. Cannot for the life of us get them involved. So we're trying though.
Could I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, coaches. Southern section, LA section, Northern, Central. These are all opinions that we have. Don't get butthurt. Don't call us up. Don't text us. Why are you talking about us behind our back? No, we're saying it in front of your face if you are watching this. These are totally opinions. These are the way that we feel. These are what our thoughts are. We're just trying to build girls wrestling. A lot of us have been here for a long time. I've been coaching girls wrestling since 2006. You guys would have seen me as a 100 pounds lighter, young kid. This is just an opinion. This is what we thought. We get together on Sundays, and it's fun. It's fun to watch this. It's fun to hear where the girls are growing, the opportunities that are growing, and just don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart, and just enjoy what your girls even being talked about, your programs even being talked about. There's nothing negative coming out of our mouth. This is just all positive vibes, and look forward to CIF, Masters, and State.
Yeah,
definitely
for sure. No, I'm glad you said it, because if I say it, it usually just gets put on mute and irritate people. So, but no, seriously, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate anybody who takes time with kids, who donates their time to kids. Any kid that puts his toe on the line, I respect that 100%. So my opinion is just my opinion. We always have to pick a winner and a loser. That's why I love this sport. It's not a candy ass. We don't take score or anything like that. It's actually like just real life. You know what? You're just got to take your lumps and you just keep moving forward. So other than that, respect to everybody out there. Good luck to everybody. I wish everybody health going into the postseason. I hope I'm right on my predictions, because the last thing I need is a coach going in front of me like, you picked against us. Like, damn it. I'm did. Doing that. So, but anyhow, all right, guys. We'll think of some more stuff to talk about. Thank you guys all coming on. Coach Gamino, Coach Grant, Coach John, Matt, of course, Josh, my partner, everybody. Thank you very much. Come say hi to us if you guys see us anywhere. Let us know what you guys need us to talk about. Let us know what you liked us talking about, so that way we get a better idea of what you guys want. We really do want to grow this, not just for us, because heck, I'll talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime. So I don't need I can get an audience anywhere I want. So that's how I met Matt, right, Matt? The urinal. How you doing?
Yep.
Need help with that? All right, fellas. You have a good night. Let's play this music out. I want to see Matt on roller skates next, though. Matt running, Matt on roller skates.
You got it.
Things I want, dude. As he spins, he's got me palm to palm spinning with me.
Yep. You guys will be impressed.
Dude, I'm talking striped socks up to my knees. Night, guys.